Welcome to another episode of Too Hot for FB XXX. Once again, I've said something on a post on somebody and commented, and I don't know why, but these women today, they just don't like men to comment because they trying to take over and get so much power over men, I guess. I don't know. But for you, Kathleen Patterson, and your friend, I believe her name is Victoria Alexandria, I believe. She know who I'm talking about because she always on your page. Every time I comment, her little white behind got something smart to say. Well, for you, saying what I've done, I'm going to give both of y'all a little sneak preview of what I've done here in Delaware. And it's probably that this little bit is more than you ever have done here in Wilmington, Delaware. This first plat here, you see this plat? You see that plat? That plat was given to me by a college alumni for excellent volunteer services in my area, Delaware. Excellent, not good, but excellent. I also got an award for excellent volunteer service from the governor of Delaware. Since you want to know what I've done, you see this plat here? I want you to see me laughing at you, Vicky and Catherine. This plat here, I got this plat from the Department of Safety for the Newcastle County for risking my life, saving a white woman that was being raped by a white man in the public. So when you talk about what I've done, you have the faintest idea of what I've done here in Wilmington. Been here all my life. I've been in Delaware all my life. Was born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. You talked about Dennis Williams, our mayor, and who he put some of the blame on for this violence. Well, he did right for Wilmington. We need help because of the simple fact it's gotten out of hand. And he was right when he said some of the blame goes down there to Washington. And let me explain to you how. We're not the author of making guns, and we're not the author of bullets. Not the Afro-Americans. Not our community. We don't make guns. We don't make bullets. That's made by the white man. And it's brought into our community. Now Afro-Americans may bring it into our community, but he has to get it from a white man somewhere for it to come to our community, because the white man is the one who has the resources to make guns. Now you may not want to believe it because you're white. You may not want to accept it because you're white. Or let me get it a little clear, because one of you said you're a Russian. Russians are considered white people, Caucasian people, cream people. So when you want me to put you in your category, I can put you in your category. It still stands for white. Now, you come into our Afro-American community acting like you trying to help. You can't help us. You sit back and watch us work because you ain't educated enough in our community. You ain't no better than us. Anybody who lives here in Wilmington ain't better than the next person who live in Wilmington. Because if we was, we wouldn't be in Wilmington. We would leave this godforsaken place. Some of us are just trapped here. But you white people, if you don't like what goes on here in Wilmington, move your asses out. Especially you, Victoria or Vicky Alexander. Go back to Russia, where you said you come from. You can go wherever you came from, Kathleen Patterson. Go back to where you come from. Don't sit here talk down about our mayor. He worked hard to get that position. And he's doing as best he can. Because he still has to answer to the white society and what they want. So he's doing the best he can. He's trying to please two worlds. I commend you, Dennis Williams. And I don't always agree with him, but I commend him. So when you talk about what we do in our community, you need to keep your mouth shut and watch. Because we already know what we need to do, and we're working on it. And when we do it, it's done. So you just sit back, you two white women, and your croonies too. Some of your croonies are the same color as me, Afro-American women. But we don't even trust our women no more because most of them got big mouths. And they run them all the time. You talk about racism, don't talk about racism. It is not the problem. Racism is the problem. Woman that said that Afro-American woman that said that, you go around in your community and ask some of them how many of their brothers and sisters are locked up, incarcerated. Black men don't own no prisons. White people own those prisons. They the ones keep locking us up like sardines. It ain't no black man doing that. Y'all want the blame to look like it's us. It ain't us. It's what came in to our communities that's tearing down our communities. You talk about what you're doing for the education part, Alexander. Well, let me see you get our schools opened up and get our young children back into our schools in the public, in our local schools. Here, these schools right here. I bet you can't do it. You know why? Because white people came here and put their kids in our schools. White people is the ones who came in here because they knew, oh, our kids learn more when they're inside of that area. You know why you want to come back to the city? Because it's easy access to the economic way of living. That's why you want to come back here. Black folk, education, word of advice. Don't give up. Don't take no pleas. Tell your sons, your daughters, don't take no plea agreement. Go all the way to trial. If you got to sit in the prison, sit in the prisons. Because here's the catch. Sooner or later, it's going to bust those walls wide open. Don't take no plea. Don't give up your rights. Fight them. Fight back. That's real talk. I'll holler at you at the next Too Hot for FBXXX. God bless you. And comment. Send your comment. Whether or not it's good or bad. Doesn't matter to me. I can take it. I'm strong when it comes to that. See ya.